Hi guys, this is Ken from Time Visions Watches here with yet another review of a very exciting watch we just got into stock from Renato. And it's our first timepiece from Renato. I cannot tell you how excited we are to have the specific model available for our customers. I actually don't know if we've ever been this excited about a new watch we brought into stock. And it's only because of what's contained in the movement of this watch. It's a very unique piece. Normally I take you through the specifications of the watch in the beginning, but I want to get right to the movement of this watch. This is a Swiss ETA 2824 mechanical automatic with 25 jewels, which is nice enough. But this particular 2824 has been hand modified by German master watchmaker Martin Braun. Martin has actually added a complication to the 2824 base, or tractor movement as it's called, and that's a Moonphase complication. And the Moonphase is done in a way that I've never seen it done before. It is spectacular. You actually see a photorealistic picture of the moon as a major portion of the dial. It's not small, it's right in your face. And there is a sliding glass shadow that moves with time, which we'll show here in just a second. Take a look at the effect that we created by taking many still photos by hand moving the Moonphase just a fraction each time. Now you'll see the exposure goes up and down with the brightness, but that's going to happen with, because this is not a video, this is one shot at a time done in post-processing to turn it into a video. So that's literally, you just watch 9 hours of work right there. Yes, we're a little crazy at Time Visions, but this watch deserved that kind of a review and presentation. This watch, I'll take you a little bit through the specifications at this point. The genuine alligator strap on this piece. You can see the exhibition case back here of the beautifully decorated Swiss ETA 2824 automatic. It is a large grain alligator strap. The case is 45 millimeters in diameter, 316L stainless steel. And that is done with a 10 micron plating of yellow gold, 18 karat yellow gold. So a beautiful plating process on this. Watch is 14.5 millimeters thick. And what we're showing you here is the actual advancement of the Moonphase. This Moonphase can be actually set to the minute correspond with the occurrence of the full moon. If you look up a full moon occurring at 10:05 p.m. for example, at 10:05 you can set the watch to 10:05 p.m. and then advance this with micro adjustments so that there is literally no shadow whatsoever falling on the moon. You'll see the little indent on the side of the case here in the 8 o'clock position that we're pushing with a toothpick. By the way, never use a ballpoint pen on these things. I see so many people doing that. You can scratch your watch easily, and the ballpoint pen is so rounded, many times it can't even push the indent properly. We get people who report that, you know, the watch is broken, they can't advance it. Not true. Use something that's pointy enough but soft enough so it will not scratch the case. Here you see a close-up of the operating 2824 movement through the exhibition case back. Absolutely just a beautiful look. 30 atmosphere water resistance, 30 atmospheres. You're not taking this one swimming, but certainly can handle splashing. You'll see here the close-up of the dial. Just, you know, the texturization that's on here is fantastic. You'll see the texturization that is present on the dial also carried onto the side of the watch case. You'll see polished elements here, but the lower elements are done with that same highly textured look that's on the dial, but it's obviously done with the 18 karat gold plating. By the way, I think I was remiss in describing the date capability on when we had the dial shot up. It'll be back in a second. And if you look at the red tipped hand here, done is a crescent moon that revolves around the dial, which is ringed with dates of 1 through 31, and that will point to the current date. Just a beautifully done, elegant piece. Look how prominent the moon is on this dial. You guys have to buy this watch because I want to keep one, and the only way my wife is going to let me keep one is if we sell a ton of these. So counting on you guys to come through, and you will love this watch. And it is just a great piece that any watch collector would be proud to have and display on their wrist. Absolutely a stunning timepiece. This is one final look at the exhibition case back, revealing the Swiss ETA 2824 modified movement by Braun. Even the documentation has been done with style and class. This is literally a riveted set of round discs, that each one of which reveals more information about how to set the watch, how to use the watch. The packaging is absolutely first class, the finest packaging we've ever had in stock on any timepiece we've offered. Renato spared no expense on the presentation box and the contents, which includes polishing cloth, the warranty information, as well as the product documentation. Just a few closing thoughts here as we wrap up the video. I'll let some of the shots here spin. I would encourage all of you who are interested in this timepiece, take a look at your favorite search engine and go ahead and Google Braun Moonphase. Braun is B-R-A-U-N, by the way. And take a look at some of the pieces he's designed and see what they go for online. This is, although this is certainly, no one would consider an inexpensive timepiece, considering the cost of many different Braun watches, this is certainly in the area of the more affordable opportunities for people to bring something like this into their collections. This watch is not a limited edition timepiece. However, just from a practical standpoint, it is self-limited by the availability of the number of these Braun hand-modified movements that are available. It takes over a half a day per movement to be modified to add in the Moonphase complication. So it's quite an expensive movement that you've got that drives this particular watch. And my final thought would be, for a lot of our customers who are used to bringing in watches that are less expensive than this, but really like what they've seen here, just consider something called PayPal credit. If you may have seen pop-up ads for it in many different places on the web and may have ignored it, but you know, the price of these watches, they can be, for the average guy, can be a little bit painful. But what PayPal credit will do is they'll take your purchase price and divide it into 6 interest-free payments, and that can actually bring this watch into the maybe $400 or $500 per month range, which isn't painless, but certainly less painful than one larger payment up front. So just some thoughts and ideas on how to bring something like this into your own watch collection. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please get a hold of us. Okay, that's about it. If you like this video, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. You can also follow us on Instagram at TimeVisions or on Facebook under TimeVisions Watches. Thanks, everyone.